Yes, Mr. Mwandawiro, what do you do? What are your duties currently?
Your Honor, I'm a firearms examiner.
Yes.
Attached to the Forensic Ballistics Laboratory, DCI headquarters.
Yes.
My work entails the examination and identification of firearms, ammunition, and their component parts.
You said examination, identification?
Of firearms,
yes.
Ammunition, and their component parts.
Yes, and what are your qualifications?
I've been trained on matters ballistics at our laboratory by qualified firearms examiners. I've also been trained on the operations and mechanisms of firearms at the Kenya Police Armorers Technical School. And I've undergone training at an advanced level in matters to do with shooting incident reconstruction, I've also undergone training on evidence collection and management. I've also undergone training on post-blast investigations. I've also been trained on how to use and operate the integrated ballistics identification system. And I have a bachelor's degree in science, Moi University, class of 98, with a major in mathematics and a minor in physics. I've been doing this job for the last 23 years on a full-time basis.
Mr. Mwandawiro, quite an impressive CV. Can you tell us, in regard to this case, what you did, any investigations that you did, whether you find any report?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes.
On the first day of July 2024, our laboratory received an exhibit from IPOA headquarters. This exhibit was in reference to their file number, IPOA, INV, 000-593/2024. This exhibit, Your Honor, was brought to our laboratory by IPOA 00270, Paul Njihia K.
The
IPOA 00270. I think that is the officer's number.
Yes.
Paul Njihia K. ADF. And this particular exhibit, Your Honor, as it was received in our laboratory, it was allocated laboratory number 364 of 2024.
364 of 2024. Yes.
Your Honor, the exhibit was marked as exhibit IPOA A1, and it was a damaged, fired bullet jacketing, a damaged fired bullet jacketing. Your Honor, it is me who examined the said exhibit, and my examination revealed that this bullet jacketing weighed 0.83 grams. 0.83 grams. It was a piece of a rifle bullet and formerly a component of a caliber 5.56 by 45 millimeter ammunition bullet. A caliber 5.56 by 45 millimeter ammunition bullet. Your physical examination of A1 revealed what we call as land engraved areas. When you look at the surface of the bullet, you can count those 6 land engraved areas, and they were of a right-hand twist. They tend to bend to the right. Right-hand twist. Your Honor, this exhibit could have this integrated from its parent bullet, could have disintegrated. Yes, Your Honor, could have disintegrated from its parent bullet after coming into contact with a hard surface or surfaces during its flight. This now resulted to its damage and loss of its core. A full bullet would consist of a bullet core and the bullet jacketing. Now this particular exhibit was only a bullet jacketing. The core was missing. There are some exhibits that were brought to our laboratory from DCI Central, and it was for purposes of carrying out comparative analysis of the test bullets of those pistols. There are some pistols. Maybe I could touch on the first cluster of the pistols that was submitted. CZ85B Seska pistol, serial number F2166, and Jericho pistol.
Those are yeah.
For the Seska, you want? F2166. Jericho pistol. Serial number 433-70621. This was submitted by DCI Central via their OB number 85/20/06/2024, and this was our laboratory reference 377 of 2024. Then the second batch or cluster was a CZ85B pistol serial number F5298. Also submitted by the aforementioned OB number from DCI Central, but this one was given a lab reference 386 of 2024. The three pistols I've just mentioned cannot have fired exhibit EPOA A1. Cannot have fired EPOA A1. This is because their caliber A1, because their caliber is 9 by 19 millimeters.
The caliber is 9?
By 19.
9 by 19.
Yes, Your Honor. Your Honor, from this examination, my opinion was that exhibit EPOA A1 was fired in one of the many rifles that are designed to use rounds of ammunition of caliber 5.56 by 45 millimeters.
Rounds of ammunition?
Of caliber 5.56 by 45 millimeters. 5.56 by 45 millimeters. Such kind of rifles, I've given some examples here in my report, are like the American AR-15 rifles, Singaporean SAR-80 rifles, Singaporean SAR-80 rifles, Israeli Galil rifles, Russian AK-101 rifles, and the Kenyan Chalbi rifles. Among others.
Yes, Mr. Mwandawira, among the rifles that you have just mentioned, other than the Kenyan Chalbi rifle, are these other rifles found in Kenya? Do the Kenya Police, the National Police Service, have any of these other rifles that you mentioned?
Yes.
They do.
The Kenya Police Service.
Yes.
May I say the National Police Service?
The National Police Service.
Yes.
Yes.
Has the Chalbi rifles.
Has the Chalbi rifles.
Yes.
What about these American AR and the Singapore?
Those ones are not private if they are owned by NPS.
NPS.
But the Russian AK-101 rifles.
Yes.
KWS has those rifles.
KWS.
Yes.
So they can also be found in Kenya.
Yes, the Russian AK-101.
The Russian AK-101. So we have two of the ones that you have mentioned which can be found in Kenya. Are you aware whether any of them have been used in riots, protests?
That's what I cannot tell. I'm always in the lab.
You're always in the lab. Okay, very well. This report, when you prepared this report, finished. Yes, you wanted to
Yes,
something.
to add finally,
Yes.
the pistols that I mentioned in cluster A and B, because they were submitted, I need to inform the court that they were capable of being testified. But then, there was a pistol which was mentioned in the memo form by IPOA, which was not submitted to examination, but it was mentioned in their memo form, and it was a Seska pistol, serial number F7226.
So a pistol.
This was not submitted to a lab.
A pistol, a Seska pistol F7226 was not submitted. However, it was in the exhibit memo.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Is there anything you would want to add?
Upon completion of my examination, Your Honor, I prepared a report of my findings.
Yes.
The report bears our laboratory reference CAD, stroke firearms, stroke lab, stroke 364, stroke 2024. It's dated 12th July 2024. This is the report duly signed by me. The report is also accompanied by a memo from IPOA and 2 copies of memo forms from DCI Central in respect of the pistols that I mentioned.
In respect to the pistols you mentioned.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes. Before you produce the report, you have mentioned about 2 Seska pistols. Rather, one Seska pistol. That is the F7226. This was not forwarded.
No.
It was not forwarded.
No.
But in the memo, the exhibit memo from IPOA, what does it indicate?
This particular pistol
Yes.
was supposed to have been submitted together with the others.
Yes.
From DCI Central for examination.
From DCI Central. So it is DCI Central who are supposed to forward that pistol for examination.
As per this memo.
As per the memo.
Yes, Your Honor.
But IPOA was not in a position to forward the same as per the memo.
Whether they are not supposed, I believe it was DCI Central to submit.
It was DCI Central to submit. Very well. You would wish to have the report produced?
Yes, Your Honor.
The next bit?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you also have another document. Which document is this?
These are the 2 memo forms. From.
The 2 memo forms.
Yes, Your
What is the date of the memo form? The 2 memo forms?
The first one is dated 11th July 2024.
11th July 2024. And the second one?
Sorry, Your Honor. The first one is 8th of July 2024. Then the second one is 11th.
The second one is 11th.
Yes, Your
Honor. Your Honor, you wish to mark the exhibit memos MFI 18. Yes. That is 18A and B. 18A and B. And the report dated the 12th of July 2024, exhibit 19. The report is dated the 12th of July 2024. No further question.
Mandawira, good afternoon.
Doctor, Your Honor.
Just a few questions. On the examination process, can you confirm to this court that you followed the standard procedures or the protocols required?
Yes, Your Honor.
You confirm. In your findings, were the findings conclusive or inconclusive?
The findings were inconclusive.
Inconclusive. Pending what and what?
Because the firearms that were brought
Yes.
are of a different caliber from the exhibit bullet jacketing.
Okay. How certain are you with your findings as an expert, ballistic expert?
You see, again, because of the difference in caliber of
Yes.
the firearms brought and the difference in caliber of the bullet,
Yes.
then you cannot bring in issues of certainty or uncertainty because they were not compatible. If they were of the same caliber and
Yes.
I went to the microscope, then that issue would come up.
Okay. In terms of when you're concluding when you're conducting a ballistic report, ballistic exercise, do you have any reasons or to doubt the conclusion you reached?
No doubt.
You have no any doubts?
No doubt.
Okay, thank you. That's all.
We'll be relying on the questions from my learned friends. Mr. Chenge.
Thank you, Your Honor. I have one question. You have indicated before this court that the bullet core of the housing that you were presented was missing.
The bullet core,
Yes.
yes, it was missing.
So maybe just for the benefit of this court, was that bullet a live bullet or a rubber bullet?
This bullet is a jacketing. It's not rubber. It's metallic. Yes.
So it must have been a live bullet that was fired. Is it the hosting of a live bullet or is it of a rubber?
You see what goes to the target is the bullet.
Yes.
What is fired is a random ammunition. So that question is ambiguous.
No, I just need to know, I'm not hostile though, I just want to know for the purpose of understanding whether this parent, as you called it, parent bullet was a rubber bullet or a live ammunition?
No.
To the best of your knowledge?
No, because the jacketing was proper.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that must
And the bullet could either be steel or lead.
Good.
So because it was missing, I could not determine the element of it.
But it is synonymous with one that fires a live ammunition, not a rubber bullet.
Yes, yes.
Very well. That question was important because this court was told that on the eventful day, no live bullet was fired.
And now that is somebody's testimony.
Yours is enough. Just tell us that was indeed a live bullet.
That bullet must have come from a live ammunition.
Perfect. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir, thank you. Mr. Wandawi,
Your Honor?
I have a few questions for you. I would want you to confirm, just for confirm, that where do you work?
DCI headquarters
You work with the,
at the forensic ballistics lab.
you work with the DCI,
Yes,
with the Directorate of Criminal Investigation.
yes.
Would I be right to suggest that the DCI is part and parcel of the National Police Service of the Department?
Yes.
You're professional in what you do, I guess?
I have mentioned the trainings I've undergone.
Yeah, answer.
Yes, I have.
You are professional in what you do. Just like your colleagues whom you left behind, I assume. Is that correct?
That is correct.
If someone was to come here and suggest that the National Police Service does not work or conduct its business professionally, what would you tell?
I don't know how that is in line with my examination.
What would you tell?
I believe police officers are professionals.
You believe them? Do you have protocols within the National Police Service?
Protocols, that question is ambiguous.
You have standard operating procedures, standing orders, regulations, guidelines which guide your operations?
Yes, we are. We have SSO for the service.
Service standing orders?
Yes.
You do?
We have SOPs within the various laboratories.
Which you use in guiding your professional work?
Yes.
Am I right? And I want to believe that's what you also followed when you did this. Am I right?
I use the SOPs of the lab.
And the SOPs of the lab.
Yes.
And every other unit have their SOPs.
They do have their SOPs.
Help me also to clarify one thing. That in your testimony today, the Honorable Court, is simply to confirm that the bullet jacket given to you by a report and the pistols which were given to you to examine do not correlate.
They don't.
They don't correlate. That is to say, the bullet jacket did not emerge or was not fired from the bullets which were given to you.
The bullet jacket did not pass through the barrel of the pistols.
Of the pistols.
Yes.
And that's why you say that when you stand here before the court, your report is. Oh, sorry, man. Sorry, Your Honor.
It did not pass through the barrels of the 3 pistols
That was given.
that were submitted.
Okay. Were you informed of the circumstances under which the bullet jacket and the pistols were collected? Or
That is not within my scope.
it wasn't within this?
Mine is just to examine.
Exactly. But you can help this court with something which is within your professional knowledge. And because I have never handled a firearm in my life, I want to hazard a guess, and you can confirm to the court. Is it true that different guns fire different distances? The effective range of a pistol, for instance, would differ from, say, a G3.
Yes, and even from manufacturer to manufacturer.
From manufacturer to manufacturer.
Yes.
And when you talk of an effective range, what were you talking about?
Generally, an effective range is the distance between the muzzle of the firearm to the target where the bullet, now the projectile, could do substantial damage.
Do damage.
Yes.
So it differs from gun to gun.
And also from other factors, from humidity, from windage, from the landscape, the other factors that come in.
There are the other factors that come.
Yes, sir.
So, from your expertise, what is the effective range of a Seska pistol, like the one you examined?
Within 50, 70 meters. Now, considering other factors.
Considering the other factors.
Yes.
So 50 to 70 meters, considering it's important you mention those other factors again.
I've mentioned the windage, temperature, landscape.
Yes. Whether the place is built up or
And it will depend with other factors, like one, windage. If you have a lot of wind, then the bullet will be trajectory will be disturbed by the wind. Also humidity, because now humidity will come in matters of the stability of the wind. The landscape.
I think you just need to conclude that the stability of the wind, how does it affect the bullet getting to the target?
If you have more wind than...
humidity, sorry, not wind, humidity.
Yes. Humidity will determine, because now, even the firer himself, you know, when it is too hot, some rifles, their range would reduce.
Okay.
Yes.
Some rifles would reduce in range.
Yes.
You mentioned another factor. I think the landscape. You can just extrapolate on that.
Yeah,
and then we need to
it's to do with topography. It's to do with topography. Because if you fired from a flat position, then you expect to get to cover larger ground. If you fire downward, then again the distance of the height comes in.
The distance of the height comes in.
Yeah, where you fire from, you can fire downward. So that again affects the range. So topography plays another role.
Another role. Let me just so because we already have this on the record. Let me pick an example of a child rifle, which you said is KWS ordinarily used.
No, I said Kenya Police.
Kenya Police.
National Police Service.
Yes. Let's use that. What is the effective range of a child?
Again, considering all those factors.
Yes.
Within 1,000 meters or so.
1,000 meters. A kilometer. 1,000 meters.
Yes.
So if you are, say, let's pick a police station. Say in Parliament, there's a police station in Parliament. A kilometer would be, give an example.
I'm not conversant with the town. So I cannot tell you really in the Parliament where.
Okay. Where, from your DCI headquarters, what is, because we're all familiar with DCI headquarters.
Problem, let's say headquarters, on the right and the left we have depressions. So topography again will play a part. From Mudaiga on your way to Kiambu, that topography will play a part.
Okay.
Yes.
I want to also hazard a guess because that from Central Police on the other far end of town, you say Haile Selassie Avenue, you'd probably be covering a kilometer.
That one I don't know.
You do not know. What is the effective range of Israeli Galil rifles?
In fact, the rifle that I've mentioned,
Yes.
that range, 1,000 meters, could be less or plus, give and take.
It has a give and take. It could also be more.
Yes.
Okay.
The Israeli rifles,
the rifles I mentioned, Joanna, the American AR-15, Singaporean AR-80, and the Israeli Galil. That range, 1,000 plus or minus.
So all the rifles you mentioned in this report, American AR-15 rifles, Singapore SAR-80 rifles, Israeli Galil rifles, Russian AK-101 rifles, and Kenyan Chalby. could effectively fire more than a kilometer.
Yes.
More or less. My last question is, again, and you are the only person who can assist this court on this, is the trajectory of a bullet after being fired. What is there a natural tendency of a bullet when it exits the firearm to its target? What is the...
You see, effective use of firearm are also dependent on the user.
Yes, look at the question.
Effective use of firearm also dependent on the user. Yes. Their trainings, their skills, their competencies. It also depends whether the firearm is fired either from the shoulder, on a prone position, or from the hip.
Or from the hip.
Yes.
But is there... okay. If you can guide the court to demonstrate the natural... Once it has exited the firearm, what is its natural... does it ever come back to earth if it doesn't hit the target, for instance?
Come again, Your Honor.
Does it ever come back to the ground, for instance, if it doesn't hit the target?
Yes.
The target will be the ground. If it doesn't. Yes, that's what I want you to demonstrate.
There's gravity.
Yes, there is gravity.
And in fact, if you want to get the maximum range of a firearm, you fire it at 45 degrees.
Yes.
Then you can 45 degrees. Then you can get, the best range for that particular gun if you fire at 45 degrees. Okay.
But also depends. Does that also depend on the target?
Come again with that question.
You said the best angle you need to fire is at 45 degrees. But if your target is right before you, 45 degrees will not stand up.
You see, the nearer your target, then the lesser the degree,
The lesser the degree.
you need to fire.
That was my point. So there is a natural curve which the bullet will take from the gun to the target. Right?
It should, if at all there are no hindrances.
There are no hindrances. I think that will be all. And thank you, Mr. Mandela.
Yes, just two questions.
I don't have any questions for the witness.
Yes, Mr. Mwandawiro.
Yes, you are.
Yes, in your testimony in chief, you said you were supplied with 2 pistols for test.
There are 3.
There were 3.
Yes, sir.
And so one you were not supplied with 1.
The 4th one was not supplied.
The 4th one was not supplied.
Yes,
So
sir.
you were supplied with 3. The 4th one was not supplied.
Yes, sir.
And the 4th one is the one that you said it is Seska F7226.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Who supplied you with those F7226? Seska. Now, who supplied you with the 3?
Your Honor, I think that question should have come in chief. It should have come in chief from him.
It came in chief. It was there.
If you did, then it's an sewer class question. Then the
No, no,
report should just
I've not asked the question. I've not asked the question. I was just refreshing his mind. Now, back to my question. Now, you have just been asked by the council whether the NPS is professional in their undertaking. You were asked a question by the council whether NPS was professional in their undertakings. Or in whatever they do.
My understanding is whatever they do.
Whatever they do. Professional.
Yes.
Now, as I've already pointed out, you are supplied with 3 pistols. One was left out. Was that professional? Was there a reason? Were you given any reason?
No, I did not ask.
You did not ask and you are not given any reason. Was it professional?